I challenged myself to practice 15 self-improvement habits, almost like running a personal experiment. Some were simple, some uncomfortable, and some completely changed how I live. Here's what happened. 1. Making the bed. I used to think it was pointless, but after trying it daily, it became my first victory of the day. Within 5 minutes of waking up, I'd already proved to myself that I could finish something. That small act built momentum. Suddenly, skipping the gym or leaving dirty dishes felt wrong. A made bed isn't just neatness. It's a silent reminder that you showed up for yourself today. 2. Reading scripture and praying. Before opening TikTok or YouTube, I gave my first 10 minutes to reading the Bible and prayer. Some days it was a verse that hit me hard. Some days it was just a quick, honest prayer for help. It grounded me more deeply than any cold shower ever could. Scripture gave me direction. Prayer gave me peace, and both anchored me when life got tough. 3. Waking up early. Sleeping in felt good until I realized I was starting my day already behind. Waking up before the world meant quiet. No distractions, no noise, just a fresh start. I didn't need to run 5 miles at sunrise. Simply being awake before the chaos gave me clarity and control. 4. Walking without my phone. At first, walking without music or podcasts felt boring. My hand kept reaching for a phone that wasn't there. But then, something shifted. Thoughts started untangling. Ideas surfaced, and clarity appeared in the silence. Some of my best ideas came during those unplugged walks. 5. Deep work hour. Instead of spending 5 distracted hours pretending to work, I blocked 1 focused hour where interruptions were off limits. That single hour of pure focus produced more than an entire scattered afternoon. It taught me the difference between being busy and being productive. 6. Lifting weights. I'm not a gym fanatic, but lifting heavy things taught me lessons that books couldn't. It stopped being about looks. It became about discipline, power, and proving I could keep going even when it hurt. Each rep was a reminder that strength is built when you push past resistance. 7. Hydration. Turns out, a lot of bad moods, or low energy, were just dehydration. Once I made water a priority, first thing in the morning, throughout the day, my energy, focus, and even skin improved. It felt like my brain had been running on low battery for years, and water was the charger. 8. Reading 10 pages. Not articles or tweets, but real books. 10 pages a day didn't feel like much, until I realized that's 300 pages a month, a full book. A year later, that's a dozen books. Slowly, my thinking expanded, my focus grew, and I traded mindless scrolling for meaningful learning. 9. Journaling. Sometimes messy, sometimes clear, but always helpful. Journaling wasn't about writing perfectly, it was about being honest. Getting thoughts onto paper lightened the load in my mind and gave me space to think without interruption. Over time, it made me more self-aware and less anxious. 10. Keeping 1 promise to myself. Even something small like no social media before breakfast built trust with myself. Every time I kept a tiny promise, I felt stronger. Every time I broke one, I felt weaker. Self-respect grows from being able to rely on your own word, even when no one else is watching. 11. Saying no. I used to say yes to everything. It drained me. Then I learned, every no is really a yes to something more important. Saying no protected my peace and showed me who respected my boundaries. The people who valued me didn't disappear when I stopped people-pleasing. 12. Eating whole foods. Changing how I ate wasn't about appearance. It was about energy and mental clarity. Whole, natural foods fueled my body and mind better than processed junk ever did. I stopped crashing, stopped craving, and started feeling sharper. Clean food, clean thoughts. 13. Cleaning my space. Messy room, messy brain. Once I started cleaning regularly, I noticed my thinking cleared up too. A tidy environment created mental calm, and I could finally rest without guilt. Your surroundings really do shape your mindset. 14. Respectful self-talk. I realized my inner critic was harsher than anyone else in my life, so I changed it. I began talking to myself like someone I wanted to succeed. Slowly, my inner voice became a coach instead of a bully. Your words matter, even the ones you say only to yourself. 15. Daily reminder. No one is coming to save you. At first it felt heavy, then it felt empowering. I realized I am both the problem and the solution. Waiting for someone to rescue me was keeping me stuck. Owning my choices gave me freedom, because in the end, you're the author of your own story. These 15 habits weren't magic tricks. They were small changes stacked daily that built discipline, clarity, and confidence. Each one was a step toward becoming the person I wanted to trust, respect, and believe in.